Our next topic is the system or diagnosis. These are used for maintenance purposes, so don't press this key as the entire CNC setting is present here. Our next key is the custom graph key. Here, you can see the running program graphically. There's nothing particularly special about it. You can simply see how the tool is working graphically. If you want to view it, just press this key when your CNC is performing any operation. Our next key is the message key. With the help of this key, we can see messages. If you make any mistake, the CNC will notify you with a message. To view that message, press the message key, see what mistake you made, solve it, and then press the reset key. So let's see this in action. Here I'm going to make a mistake. You can see in this simulator, I'm getting a message like this. But in your CNC machine, you will get this message here. Okay, just solve the problem and press the reset key. Let's move further. Our next keys are mode selection keys. There are some modes in a CNC machine, and to select those modes, these keys are used. With the help of these modes, we can perform various operations. Let's go through them one by one. Our first mode is auto mode. Whenever you want to start or run a program, your machine must be in auto mode. Without this, the program will not run and the CNC will give you a message. So you have to turn on auto mode to run your program. Our next mode is edit mode. As you remember, when we created a new program, we switched to edit mode. To create a new program, you have to select edit mode. Whatever changes you make in this mode get saved in your CNC machine, meaning those changes are permanent. So if you do any editing in your program, it gets saved in your CNC machine. Our next mode is MDI, manual input. If you want to make temporary changes, you do those in MDI. Let's see this with the help of a video. This is MDI mode. Here I want to rotate the spindle, so let's rotate it using the M03 code. We will cover these codes later, but for now, just observe. As soon as I press cycle start, the spindle rotates and the code disappears. This proves that this mode is for temporary purposes. Our next mode is reference. If you remember in our first topic, I mentioned homing when you start your CNC machine. Homing or reference moves the turret to its reference position. Let's see how to perform homing with the help of a video. This is our turret. First, I'll move this turret so that you can better understand homing. Okay. So press the reference key, then press X and Z, and see how our turret moves to its reference position. Our next mode is jog mode. After pressing this mode or key, you can move or rotate the turret. You might ask why we need to rotate the turret. Well, many times our insert gets damaged or wears out. To change that insert, the tool must be in front of you so that you can easily change it. To bring the tool in front of you, select jog mode and then press the turret key so that your required tool is in front of you, and then change the insert. This jog mode is also used for tool movement. Let's see this jog mode with the help of a video. First, select jog mode and then I'll move the tool. See, our tool is moving. Our next mode is handle mode. Tool movement can also be done in handle mode, where we can control the speed of tool movement by pressing these keys. If you want to move the tool quickly, press multiply 1000. For slow movement, press multiply 10 or multiply 1, depending on the situation. In setting mode, we have to touch the tool to the job face, so we adjust the speed of tool movement accordingly. At that time, we use these keys. This is how our handle looks. Our next keys are program control keys. These keys are used to control the program. Our first key is SBK, single block key. If you want to run the program line by line or block by block, this key is used. The machine will read the first line, run it, then stop. After pressing cycle start again, the machine will read the second line or block, run it, and stop. Let's see this with the help of a video. Here I have selected single block mode. See, the machine runs for a single block and then stops. After cycle start, it reads one line, runs it, and stops again. This is useful when you are developing a new job because in that situation, you need to know whether everything is okay or if there's a mistake in the program to avoid tool collision or accidents. Always select single block mode when you're doing any new job development. Our next key is BLD, block delete key stay. If you want to skip any block or line in a program, you can use the BLD mode. If you don't want a particular line or block, just insert a slash before that line and select BLD mode. Let's see this in detail with the help of a video. See, this is our BLD mode key. You need to give a slash before that line to skip it. Let's see if the line gets skipped or not. See, the line was skipped. So, it's working. Our next key is optional stop key. As we saw in single block mode, the machine stops after each line or block, and in optional stop mode, the machine stops after a particular operation. For example, there are various operations in a program like roughing, drilling, finishing, grooving, etc. If you want to stop the machine after a particular operation, use the M01 code after that operation and then select OPT mode. Do you see the difference? In single block mode, the machine stops for each block, and in optional stop mode, the machine stops after a particular operation. Let's see this with the help of a video. As you can see, I have used the M01 code after the first operation and selected optional stop mode. See, our machine stopped. Now, if I remove OP mode, let's see what happens. The machine keeps running even after the M01 code, and the second tool begins its operation. So we have to select OPT mode along with the M01 code. Then only will the machine stop after the operation. Remember to press OPT mode along with the M01 code. Our next key is dry run. This is used to run the machine without any actual cutting. It allows you to see tool movement without considering cutting speed, and all movements are fast. This mode is not used very often. You can just observe tool movement without any actual cutting of material. Our next key is machine lock. This key is used to lock machine or tool movements. It is also not used frequently. Just have a look at this key in the video. Here I have selected machine lock mode. When I press cycle start, see, only the spindle is moving and all other movements are locked. Our next keys are editing keys. These keys are used for writing and editing programs. The first key is the insert key. To insert a written code into the CNC, we use this key. Let's see this key in action in the video. Here I will write a line or code, and when I press the insert key, see, our code gets written in the CNC machine. This is the use of the insert key. Here I will write one more code and then press insert. Our next key is the delete key. If you mistakenly write any wrong code and want to delete it, this key is used. Just have a look in the video. Here I'm going to delete the G01 code. To do that, select the code and press the delete key. That's it. Our next key is alter. If any written code is wrong and you want to alter it with another code, we use the alter key. Let's see this in the video. Here, if I want to alter the G01 code with G00, see how I do it. First, select the code, then write the code to alter, and then press alter. This is how we alter. Our next key is the shift key. As you can see, there are two alphabets written on a single key. If you want to print the second alphabet of that key, use the shift key and then press that key. Now let's see this with the help of a video. See how I select U and W with the help of the shift key. First, press the shift key and then press U. Do the same for W. In Fanuc, you only need to press the shift key once and then press any key you want. But in Siemens, you need to press and hold the shift key and then press the other key you want to print. That's a little difference between these two control panels. Okay, in Fanuc, you only have to press the shift key once, and in Siemens, you have to press and hold the shift key. Moving on, our next key is the cancel key. If we make any mistake while writing a program and want to delete that code, we use the cancel key. As you can see, the delete key is used when we want to delete any code that is already written or inserted, and the cancel key is used when we want to delete code while writing a program that is not yet inserted. Okay, let's see this with the help of a video. Here I will make a mistake while writing a program, and to delete that mistake, I will use the cancel key. Okay, so if you make a mistake while writing, use the cancel key, and if you want to delete a code that is already inserted, use the delete key. Our next key is the input key. This key is used to give offsets. We will cover this key in the offset topic. Let's do a quick revision of what we have learned. These are the alphabets, and these are the numbers. Here we have the EOB key, end of block key, which is used to end a block. When you press this key after any code, the machine will understand that the block has ended here. After that, we learned about the position key, which is used to see the position of the tool, the program key to see programs, and the offset key to give offsets. We have three types of offsets: where, geometry, and work offset. Then we saw the shift key, which is used to select the second alphabet on a key, the cancel key, which is used to cancel any code while writing a program, the input key, which is used to give offsets. We will learn more about it later. The system key, which is used for maintenance purposes, the message key to view messages, the custom graph key to see a graphical representation of the running program, the alter key to alter any code with a new code, the insert key to insert code into the CNC, and the delete key to delete an inserted code. There are also page up and page down keys, which are used to move the cursor up, down, and right, left. This is the help key, which is used to get help, and the reset key to stop the machine in an emergency and to restart the program. Okay, so let's see what's on our main panel. We have auto mode. This is the code we need to select to start the program. The edit key is used for editing a program and writing a new program, and these changes are permanent in this mode. Next is MDI for temporary changes. If you want to rotate the spindle for a short time, use this key. The remote key was present in old CNC machines but has now been eliminated. This key was used to control the machine with a remote. The next key is reference, used for homing the turret or tool. Jog mode is used to rotate the turret and move the tool. Handle and ink are both used for tool movement, but INC has now been eliminated. These are for controlling the speed of tool movements. Multiply by 1000 for fast tool movement and multiply by 110 or 1 for slow movement, respectively. These are for X and Z tool movements. The single block key is used to run the machine block by block. The block skip key is used to skip a block by using a slash. Op stops the machine after a particular operation. Restart is similar to reset. Machine lock is used to lock tool movement. Dry run is used to run the machine without any actual cutting of material. Alarm or message is used to view alarms. This is feed in percentage. When we give any feed to the tool in a program, that feed is 100%. If we want to reduce it, we can reduce it to 50% or 25% as needed. This is cycle stop to stop the cycle start, and program stop to stop the program. Coolant on, coolant off. As we know, we rotated the spindle in MDI with the M03 code, so we can also rotate that spindle with these keys. So here we have seen the entire control panel with the help of videos as well. I hope you understand all the keys and their uses very well. This is very useful for operating purposes. We have now completed our third topic,